Live from the KWQC Broadcast Center in downtown Davenport with Morgan Otier and Kyle Keel. This is Quad Cities Live.
Lower bills and better deals. Today in our financial moment with Heidi, we are talking about when to negotiate, what to say, and how to keep more money in your wallet. Plus, from tree roots to spring blooms, some of the most common spring gardening beliefs aren't always true. The Illinois Extension is here to help us separate fact from fiction. And introducing students to the culture and opportunities of historically black colleges and universities, we are getting details on the inaugural Vibrations at the Soul Bowl. And that's where we begin today on Quad Cities Live. Thank you for joining us. I'm Morgan Otier. The inaugural Vibrations at the Soul Bowl is coming to the Quad Cities on Saturday, May 2nd, featuring the electric sound of an HBCU marching band, along with local drum lines and dance teams. But it's more than a show. Joining us now with those details is Ayola VC, president of a local organization called Inspire Next, among other things, many other things. Ayola, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Well, this sounds like an awesome event. Hopefully this year will be the first of many. So let's start by explaining what it is, Vibrations at the Soul Bowl.
Well, first of all, it's part of the QCHBCU initiative, and like you said, I am in charge of Inspire Next, and we have two more groups, QC United and 100 Black Men, and we have a collaboration where we work with educating Quad Cities about historical black colleges and university. So Vibrations on May 2nd at the Soul Bowl is and that's over there by United Township. It's their stadium.
Yeah.
We want to have a sense of community through vibrant expressions of drum lines, dance, and music. We're excited to feature local talent from the Quad Cities, showcasing their artistic styles in this dynamic forum.
Yeah. Well, talk a little bit about what's going to make this event so special. There are some really cool appearances that are going to be happening. I mean, we have a collegiate level marching band and drumline that's going to be there.
Yes, Lincoln University is coming from Missouri,
Wow.
and they came back in 2023 to the Band Spectacular.
Mm-hmm.
We invited them back. They're bringing their drumline and their band. Their band is called the Marching Musical Storm.
Yeah.
This band's so good. They played for the NFL, some NFL games.
Yeah.
But we also have some great local talent that we've invited. We've invited the Royal Dance Drama Team. They're from the Lincoln Center here in Davenport.
Great.
The Dynamic Status Gems, they're from the MLK Center at Rock Island. The Marching Avenir High Steppers. Now they're
yes.
great.
They are. And those are younger kids too, correct?
Yes, we have there's a small group to high schools, and they got step, drumline, and a dance team. And we got some solo dancers from Central High School. We got Mr. KJ Wright. He's one of our top dancers, stage show choir performer. He's got a scholarship for dancing.
Yeah.
And we have, I don't know if you know Miss Essence Wilmington. She was a finalist, so you think you can dance?
Yes.
She's also going to be performing
Wow.
at this event.
Okay, clearly a lot of work went into creating this event. This is actually the kids that you were just talking about. They're on the screen right now.
Yes,
We were
yes.
able to get some video of them. Truly amazing. Now, for people who've never experienced an HBCU marching band, especially live, what can they expect? How are they going to feel when they see this?
You're going to want to dance.
Yeah.
You're going to have a hard time sitting in your seat. We called this Vibrations, and we thought it was just about the drums, but it's probably going to be about the people.
Yeah.
You're going to want to have a good time. You're going to recognize some of the songs and the dancing, and it's just going to be a lot of fun. What I like is it's across the river. It's not just one group. We tried to make an effort to get people all over the Quad Cities to be a part.
Yeah, that's great. A true collaboration among different groups across the Quad Cities. So why do you feel like it's so important to introduce an event like this to folks in the Quad Cities, and more than that, to young people, to students in the Quad Cities?
Well, we think some people may not even be familiar with historical black colleges and may not even know that that's something that you can do if you wanted to explore different type of colleges for music or just a regular college. And so sometimes this is the second time a historical black college has ever come to the Quad Cities.
Wow.
And when they came the last time, a lot of kids were really surprised and were excited about it.
Yeah.
Just last week, we took 53 students to the Black Expo, or Historical Black College Fair in Chicago.
Yeah.
And again, just exposing kids to some different schools that they may not have heard of.
Yeah.
and might want to try, you know, to be a part of in the future. So just exposing them to that.
Well, like you said, I mean, there's only been one other time that we've had this opportunity in the area. So it is a really great chance for these students, for these kids to see themselves
Right.
potentially in the future.
Yes, even when we've taken kids to historical black colleges, every single time a student has went over there and became a member of that school.
I love to
So
hear it.
we just keep kind of pulling each other along just to learn what some other opportunities are out there. So it's pretty exciting.
It is. Now, before we wrap up, we need to talk about this cash giveaway that is
Yes.
happening at this event. So how do people participate in this?
This is great. So anyone over 18 years of 18 years of age
Yeah.
can win up to $2,000 at this event. So
Wow.
one person will win $2,000, another person will win $1,000, and 4 people win $500.
Okay.
The tickets are a donation of $10 for one ticket, or you can get 3 tickets for $20.
Okay.
So you can buy your ticket when you show up that day and win some money before you even leave. So it's pretty awesome. It's a
That's
great fundraiser
exciting.
for
It's
us.
already going to be fun, and then you just add in that little extra
Yeah.
possibility to it, making it even better. So Vibrations at the Soul Bowl is Saturday, May 2nd at United Township High School's Soul Bowl Stadium, which is nearby. This event is open to the public. Admission is $5 at the gate. There's going to be a shuttle that will take you from UTHS to the stadium itself, so no need to worry about where to park. Ayola, I want to thank you so much for being here.
Thank you,
Sounds like
thank
a great
you.
event.
And we can say
appreciate it.
kids are free. Anyone over 12 is $5.
Okay, kids are free. Anyone over 12 is $5. Thank you so much.
Thank
We appreciate you
you.
coming in today.
Appreciate
Yes.
you.
Still to come on QCL, shrinking under eye bags. Yes, please. And smoothing wrinkles in just 10 minutes. Learn more about a rapid reduction serum called Plexiderm after the break.
There's been a lot of buzz lately about a product called Plexiderm. The rapid reduction serum practically erases the look of under eye puffiness, wrinkles, and crow's feet in just 10 minutes. Plexiderm was recently featured in both Elle and E as the Editor's Choice cosmetic product, and customers just can't seem to get enough of it. Annette Figueroa joins us now with more about Plexiderm. Annette, this product has many people looking younger in mere minutes.
Absolutely. And let me tell you, I use this product, my family uses this product because it's quick, easy, and effective. Imagine looking 5, 10, even 15 years younger. Imagine there's a product out there that can do that without fillers, surgery, and in just 10 minutes. That's what makes Plexiderm so incredible. People love this product because it's so effective. It visibly reduces the signs of aging. It works on wrinkles, crow's feet, even those annoying 11s, and so much more.
Now, you supplied us with a video of user reactions after seeing themselves for the first time after applying Plexiderm. I can't wait to see this.
Yes, I do. And these are real people with real results. And you know what? Sometimes words don't do justice of people trying Plexiderm for the very first time.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Wow, is that really me? It's a facelift in a jar.
Just absolutely incredible, and it works so quickly. Perhaps you'd like to talk about the selection, how distinguished it is in the cosmetic industry to be the Editor's Choice for both Elle and E.
Yes, we're so excited to be represented by an influential beauty publication, but it's about the results, and that's what Plexiderm does. It delivers the results in just 10 minutes, visibly reducing the signs of aging, fading away those under-eye bags, the crow's feet, the 11s, and even the wrinkles on the neck and chin area, which really tends to age us. That's why it's the instant fix for celebrities, influencers, and millions of others. You need to try our award-winning product. It's $14.95, 6-day, 6-application trial pack, free shipping. That is how confident we are in our product that you are going to love it. See the results for yourself, look more refreshed, more youthful, and like you had the best sleep of your life. All you have to do is call 1-800-694-7019.
And you know, this is for both men and women. Perhaps you could talk just a little bit about how it fits into a skincare regimen. Do you use it on clean, dry skin? And also, can you use makeup over top of it?
All great questions. Yes, clean, dry skin, a little goes a long way. I apply it in the morning and I call it my Rise, Plexaderm, and Shine. I just do it in an upward motion. I do it for my dark circles, my deep set forehead lines. My dad uses it for his under eye bags. Men are some of our best customers because it goes on clear, completely natural finish. They love the product too. They want to look their best, and it works incredible with water-based cosmetics, but less makeup because you have less to cover up. But you're going to want to let your face sit nice and still for the 10 minutes so you get the maximum results, and then you're good to go for up to 10 hours as long as you don't get it wet. And I do want to say one more thing. I have very sensitive skin. It has never bothered me once.
Oh, that's great to know. And you do have that special trial offer. Let's review the details of that again and how people can take advantage.
Absolutely. 6 days, 6 application trial pack, $14.95, free shipping. All you have to do is call 1-800-694-7019. That quick, that easy.
Well, Annette, we really want to thank you for joining us here today. And for folks that would like to learn more about Plexaderm skincare and place that trial pack order with free shipping, simply go online to plexadermtrial.com.
And still to come on QCL, when was the last time you gave your finances a checkup? We'll show you how to create your own financial freedom day next. It is time now for our financial moment with Heidi, where we help you make smarter money moves in everyday life. And today we're focusing on financial freedom. Joining us now, of course, is our QCL financial expert, Heidi Heuskamp-Collins. Heidi, welcome back.
Great to be here.
Thank you for being here. I'm excited about this topic. Like I said, this isn't something that I'm super familiar with, so a great thing to talk about. So you are encouraging all of us to declare a financial freedom day. So what is that?
I encourage everyone once a year to take a day off work, so take a vacation day, and sit down with your cell phone, have your credit card statements and your cell phone bill and your internet bill.
Okay.
And then I want you just one by one, knock them out, and call those service providers and ask for a better deal. So it could be a lower interest rate on your credit cards, it could be a lower annual fee, or, you know, with your cell phone or your internet, you know, can they give you a break or give you a discount on that?
Right.
And just go through the list and set yourself up for, you know, more financial success by saving money.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what an idea. Now, when we started talking about this, I thought you were just going to say, you know, take the day, go over your budget, go over your finances, see where you're at, right? Because a lot of people, I mean, myself included sometimes, we're like, we bury our heads a little bit, right? You just go on with the day to day and you're like, whatever, I need to do what I need to do. This takes it kind of one step further.
Yes.
In trying to get those deals. So, I mean, I didn't even know that this was a possibility. So why do you feel that everybody should be trying to do this?
Absolutely. Kiplinger's Personal Finance, so that's a leading publication,
Okay.
you know, and they have done polls. 80% of people who call their credit card company and ask for a lower rate, 80% get a lower rate.
Oh my goodness, this is wonderful news. Okay, so that kind of leads me to my next question. Do consumers stand any chance at all to get a better deal? So, I mean, according to these statistics,
Absolutely.
a lot of us do.
You just have to ask.
You just have
They're
to ask.
waiting for you to ask.
Okay, so some other questions. Is there a good time of day or a good time of week to potentially negotiate this?
Beginning of the week is better.
Okay.
Okay, so Monday or Tuesday is the best time to call.
Okay.
And then call either first thing in the morning or at the end of the workday.
Okay. All right. First thing in the morning, end of the workday, and early in the work week. We can remember that, of course. So what do you do if the first person you talk to doesn't want to offer you a deal? I think, you know, especially for many of us millennials, we struggle to make phone calls anyways anymore. So to make the phone call in the first place is kind of like you got to get that courage to ask the question that you're wanting to ask. What happens if they say no right away?
Okay, if the first response is no, ask for a supervisor.
Oh, okay.
Okay, if the supervisor doesn't offer you a deal, hang up and call back. What happens a lot of times, different reps have different levels of breaks that they can give. You know, they have different lines of authority. So you might get lucky.
Yeah.
So if a supervisor isn't able to help you, call back.
Okay, call back. Good advice there. And so let's say somebody does offer you some type of a deal. Do you automatically take that first offer?
Never take the first offer.
Okay.
So come back to them. Offer something a little bit lower, like a lower annual fee from even the deal that they gave you, or a lower interest rate. Maybe they'll come down a little bit more. Maybe they'll meet you halfway. It's kind of like buying a car or buying a house or something like that. They're expecting you to negotiate it. That negotiation factor is baked in.
This is
to their profit.
This is good information.
They expect it, but nobody does it.
Nobody does it. I feel like I'm learning like a life hack right now. And then finally, confirm. So we need to make sure that we're doing that.
Yeah. Make sure that you get the name of the individual that you spoke with on the phone, their extension number or contact number or personal phone number, and then also have them confirm in writing or email.
Okay.
Be sure you get that.
Be sure you have all of that. Great. I love this topic so much. And a reminder, Heidi can help with all kinds of things. She can answer your questions about your financial milestones, whatever you need. To learn more, visit her website, hhcinvestments.net, and you can see all of our segments, including this one, by visiting kwqc.com and clicking the tab for Quad Cities Live. Heidi, thank you so much. Great topic today.
Yeah,
I
see you
appreciate
next
that.
time.
Yes,
Thanks.
thank you. And still to come, from tree roots to potted plants, the Illinois Extension is here, busting some common landscaping myths.
You're watching Quad Cities Live.
Spring is here, and with it comes plenty of yard work. And today we are setting the record straight, debunking some of the biggest landscaping myths. Here to help, as usual, is Emily Swihart, horticulture educator with the Illinois Extension. Thank you for being here. Welcome back.
My pleasure.
Yes, I love a myth-busting segment. So let's start with trees and tree roots. The myth here being that the roots run very deep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, which I understand the logic of that.
Sure.
It just doesn't really play out in the landscape, and let me talk about why. So trees grow up really tall, right? And so we would think like, well, it would mirror in the soil, except tree roots need oxygen and water to survive. That's what they help, in addition to anchoring the tree, that's what they help do. They help provide nutrition and water for the tree.
Right.
All of that is found in the top layer of soil. And so the tree roots actually go horizontal and spread out away from the tree.
Okay.
And I brought in a little trusty wine glass here to help us kind of demonstrate that. Trees are hard to, haul into the studio.
Right, they are.
So,
we tried. But.
Yeah, we tried. But so the canopy is more of like the base part of it, but then the base of it would be the roots that would be spreading out and anchoring it into the soil.
So it doesn't topple over.
Right.
Yeah.
So when we're caring for trees, we need to keep this in mind. So that means that we need to reduce compaction on the soil. So we have a lot of moisture in the soil right now. Let's not drive on top of them or stomp that down. Don't add planting beds to it. Be careful when you're digging. Protect those roots.
Sure. Okay, wonderful. Second myth, landscape fabric is problem-free. I'm excited to hear you bust this myth, actually, because it's not my favorite thing to work with.
Yes, like this is like beloved in the industry, and the theory is that it's going to serve as a barrier between weed seeds germinating and their growth, and so it would suppress them. For a little while that might work, but what happens over time is, because this does not actually break down, this can stay in your landscape for a very long time.
Yes.
So you can see that it's got holes in it. I just kind of cut a piece off here.
Yeah.
So what happens is those eventually get clogged up with the organic matter that's going on top of your garden bed. Sometimes it's the mulch we're putting on there, sometimes it's leaf debris that's falling on there. And so they get clogged, and then what that does is that will inhibit the movement of moisture down into the soil or air into the soil, which we just discussed plants need.
Yeah.
And so this can really be a problem for soil health, but then also you still get weed seeds germinating on top of it. So it doesn't really solve any problems for you.
You know what? I love to hear that, Emily, because I'm not a big fan.
Yeah, it really creates a mess.
It does. Okay, so we have a couple of myths left before we run out of time. So the next one, gravel in containers improves drainage.
Yeah, drainage is really important if you're planting containers or have house plants. And so like I brought this lovely clay pot here. There's no drainage in it. You would need to put an insert into this one because you need holes in it. I brought this plastic one, and you can see there's 2 holes there.
Right.
But I punctured those out. There's 2 locations that have plugs in them.
Yeah.
So we need to puncture those out. Now the gravel is meant to help hold soil in it. in the container so it doesn't like make a big mess underneath, but it inhibits moisture actually from draining out of your container. It just like the soil holds the moisture more tightly when you've got gravel in the bottom of it.
Okay.
And so that can cause an adverse conditions for root growth.
Okay.
So what we're going to do instead is you can use like, this is a repair kit for a screen.
Okay.
And so you just take this and tape it into the bottom of your container to help hold that soil in your container without having it like drain all out, but still moisture can exit.
Another great hack. Okay, and our last myth, ants ruin peony blooms. Peony is my favorite flower, and then oftentimes you bring them in and you see that ants are like coming out of them.
Yes, yep, so a couple of tips. First of all, we do see, especially on older cultivars, a lot of ants on the blossoms.
Yeah.
And that is not making them open, that is because peonies have this really unique characteristic where they have extra nectaries on the sepals, like on the outside of it.
Right.
So they're producing nectar on the
Yes.
outside of the blossoms, and the ants enjoy that. They're
Right.
eating it. The peony benefits because ants are very defensive, and so they'll protect.
They're protecting the
They'll protect the
peonies.
peony blooms from other pests that might eat the blossoms, and so
Okay.
it's beneficial to us.
Yeah.
We don't want them in our house, and so when we're going to harvest our peonies, if we're using them as cut flowers, so harvest them when they're at what we call the marshmallow stage.
Okay.
And so the blossoms are like squishy like marshmallows. They're not fully opened.
Yeah.
And then rinse them off with water. Just
them
rinse the
off.
ants away.
Okay, we're going to get all of this stuff on our website for you, but as always, you can visit the Illinois Extension on that website at the bottom of your screen. Emily, as always, I wish we had more time with you. Thank you so much for joining us,
Oh, it's
and
my pleasure.
we will have you back again soon. And thank you so much for watching Quad Cities Live. Join us for our next live broadcast Wednesday afternoon at 3.